Hello, I am Corey Wall of Alamance Christian School in Graham, North Carolina. I will be participating in the Senior High Declamation category, and I will be presenting a speech that every high school principal should give by Dennis Prager. A speech that every high school principal should give by Dennis Prager. This speech, written by radio host Dennis Prager, was never presented in front of a live high school audience. However, it was recorded as an example which every high school principal should give. To the students and faculty of our high school, I am your new principal, and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to teach young people. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. I am making these changes because I am convinced that most of the ideas that have dominated public education in America have worked against you, against your teachers, and against our country. First, this school will no longer honor race or ethnicity. I could not care less if your racial makeup is black, brown, red, yellow, or white. The only identity I care about, the only one this school will recognize, is your individual identity, your character, your scholarship, your humanity. And the only national identity the school will care about is American. This is an American public school, and American public schools were created to make better Americans. If you wish to affirm any other identity through school, you will have to go elsewhere. We will end all ethnicity, race, and non-American nationality-based celebrations. They undermine the motto of America, one of its three central values, E pluribus unum. From many, one. And this school will be guided by American values. This includes all after-school clubs. I will not authorize clubs that divide students based on any identities and political correctness. Your clubs will be based on interest and passions. The purpose of education is to get you to think beyond yourself. So, we will have clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of art, music, astronomy, languages you do not already speak, carpentry, and more. Second, I am uninterested in whether English is your native language. My only interest in terms of language is that you leave this school speaking and writing English as fluently as possible. The English language has united America's citizens for over 200 years, and it will unite us at this school. It is one of the indispensable reasons this country of immigrants has always come to be one country. And if you leave this school without excellent English language skills, I would be remiss in my duty to ensure that you will be successfully prepared to compete in the American job market. We'll learn other languages here. It is deplorable that most Americans only speak English. But if you want classes taught in your native language rather than in English, this is not your school. Third, because I regard learning as a sacred endeavor, everything at this school will reflect learning's elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will dress accordingly. Most people dress more formally for Hollywood events than they do for church or school. These people have their priorities backwards. There will be a formal dress code at this school. Fourth, no obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property, whether in class, in the hallways, or at athletic events. It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to instinctively distinguish between the elevated and the degraded, the holy and the obscene. Fifth, we will end all self-esteem programs. At this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way. The way it was attained until decided otherwise a generation ago, by earning it. One immediate consequence is that there will be one valedictorian, not 8. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school towards academics and away from politics and propaganda. No more time will be devoted to scaring you about smoking or caffeine, or terrifying you about global warming. There will be no more attempts to convince you that you are a victim. We will have failed if any one of you graduates from this school and does not consider him or herself inordinately fortunate to be alive and to be an American. Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.